Wait. Ah,
Hi, how are you?
hello, Sid. You can see me?
Yes, I can see you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you very clear. And I'm charging
Yeah,
actually. That's why I can use my headset. So,
yeah.
how are we?
So great, great. It's good to see you. It's been a long time. I mean, like the last time we chatted
Yeah,
was after, like during the uptrend phase, and yeah, we've just been busy with our lives, with the whole, pandemic and all that.
exactly.
So in general, how have you been like keeping since the pandemic has really struck us and made life a bit of an inconvenience?
True, true. Oh no.
Oh, what happened?
I think you're stuck. I don't see you moving.
Oh, okay. Can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see you. I can hear you, but I can't see you moving. You're stuck. But anyway, I can hear
Oh,
you.
okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. No, I was asking like how you been with the whole pandemic and everything.
Yeah. Well, how would I say? You remember the last time we chatted with Elizabeth? I'm always optimistic with things, but because of my father passed away, so there was a
Oh,
bit
sorry.
of there was a bit of down. Like I was not so prepared because what happened was we had seen him 3 years ago when we went home with my baby, and then requested. Hello, Sid, are you still there?
Yes. I am still there. I was a bit we were worried your screen was like shaking.
But it's okay now. Yeah.
Yep, that's okay.
Okay. So yes, but still I remain optimistic. Like I said, our life on Earth is very uncertain, especially now that we have this pandemic. But like I said, things when you have hope and you still have your faith, things will be
Hmm.
okay. I mean, it's very difficult for the family, especially for me because I'm overseas and I was not given the chance to see him personally before he died.
Mm.
So I've seen him
Mm.
only
Mm.
through our video call. So it was very
Mm.
difficult. I was working at that time and they were calling me through my messenger.
Mm. Mm. So where does your like so where was your dad based?
I know I feel in my heart that it's time for Papa also to go because seeing him
Uh-huh.
on the
Uh-huh.
like in the hospital and he's having hard time, always in pain. So we
Mm-hmm.
decided, we prayed as a family that yeah, I think it's time to let him go. So it was very difficult, but like I said, my faith,
Yeah, yeah.
without my faith, I don't know where to go. Really, I don't know where to go.
Yeah.
But I would
Yeah,
remain.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This pandemic is not only breaking the whole family emotionally, spiritually, but in all aspects
Mm.
of our lives, like financially
Mm.
as well. So
Yeah,
especially in
my
my
jobs are
country,
being
when
affected.
especially in my country, when you are hospitalized, my God, like the expenses are really, oh, how would I say? It's very high. It's very costly.
Mm.
But
Mm.
that's what I'm saying. If you're Filipino kababayans or those Filipino overseas workers, they have to set aside time to, like, I believe on health insurance. I believe on that because for me, I considered it like your protection, like an umbrella. So at least the good side was that I'm able to prepare my father for that hospitalization. So it was not
Mm.
so hard
Mm.
financially because I managed to prepare my papa. But my
Of
my
course.
concern my concern actually was for those other Filipinos wherein I've seen their families, even if they're working overseas, and yet they don't have enough. They don't have enough. So
Of
it's
course,
it's really
yeah.
a big thing. Yeah, it's really a big help if you have health insurance at least. I'm just saying because based on experience, at least here in Seychelles, hospitalization is free. So you don't have to worry about expenses at all. But what if you're from a country or any countries that do not have free healthcare? So I believe
Mm.
you should really set aside time, especially healthcare, especially now that pandemic is here and we don't know up until when. So if you're prepared, it won't be that hard financially. It helps. It would really help. So yeah, that's just my message,
Yeah.
especially for Filipinos abroad, because I know they're earning good amount of money. So really set aside things, especially for your healthcare or something.
I know,
Yeah.
like what I was trying to ask you, no, I was trying to ask you,
Mm.
so your dad was also based in the same country as you, or was he based somewhere else?
My father is in my country. He's in the Philippines. All of them. I mean, most of my families are there. I'm here with my husband and my baby in Seychelles. But
Ah,
my father, my mother, and my siblings are in the Philippines. Yeah.
okay. All right. Okay. That's interesting. I didn't. Okay. But in general, like, how's it been so far on the working front? Like, what's been happening with you? Because I know that after Uptrend, we haven't been in touch, so what's been new?
Sorry. Hello, see that
Yeah, I mean,
what?
like,
That's a big topic.
no, I was asking, like, what's been happening on the, working front? Like, I mean, we've obviously not been in touch. So ever since Uptrend, changed.
Yeah. The thing with the friend, we really don't know. I mean, like generally speaking, we had a good family back in Uptrend University, and I would say
Hmm.
I would always have, like, when I think of Uptrend, I would always think about my Uptrend University family. My baby is here. I'm so sorry.
No, no, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's
So
casual. It's no stress. That's no stress.
so say
Yeah.
hi to Toto. University students, they are my brothers, my
Mm,
sisters, and our tiger
mm,
ma. We
mm,
decided to
mm.
move on to another social, other blogging platforms wherein we can still monetize our work there. So after
Okay.
Uptrend,
Okay.
yes, loading, baby. After Uptrend, I'm working with, Read That Cash, right?
Noise.cash, yes. Yes. Oh
Yes,
yeah, of
Noise That
course.
Cash
Yeah.
as well. And I'm also like I also cross post at Publish OX. So yes, baby.
Oh, oh, you mean Publish Ox or something like that?
Yeah, it's also good there, and also Peak G or Hive. So we still
Oh
have
yeah,
families.
Hive. Yeah.
Still have
Yeah, I've never really used Hive. I've never really understood it. Have you ever done like any withdrawals on Hive or something?
Well, actually, with Hive, because I'm more active with Read That Cash and Noise That Cash, you can still
Okay.
monetize there. You can actually, I enjoy the community with from at Hive. I enjoy the community, especially the motherhood community, because what they do to
Okay.
encourage the content creators, they would give like badges, or they would give awards if you made a very good content, and you can publish it also via like 3speak.tv. So it's just like YouTube or another video tokenized
Okay.
platform wherein you also earn. Like if you make a video, if you upload your video via YouTube, you can also upload it there and you earn at the same time. And it doesn't matter whether you have 1,000 subscribers, because what they do is more of the content. So I enjoyed there. I enjoyed also Hive because the community is more stable compared to RC or Noise Cash. That's how I see things. It's more stable there. The community is more stable. So
Yeah.
it's good also
Yeah.
to just
Yeah.
familiarize
The
more
thing is that,
yourself, because
yeah.
I'm also trying myself to familiarize more. But I enjoyed videos. I enjoyed making videos, so I upload more on 3speak.tv apart
Okay.
from
Okay.
YouTube and Odyssey as well. Okay, baby.
Yeah. The problem with red.cash is that I find it very hard to earn like how I used to. This noise.cash, I find it easier to earn because it's like Twitter, you know. You get to speak your
Yeah, yeah,
mind and
yeah.
then you get, yeah, that's what I like about noise.cash. It's like a better version of Twitter, but though some people will disagree, you know, but at least I get compensated for it, so it's okay.
Mm. Actually, with Noise.Cash, I remembered when they started it. I think I would say I was one of the pioneer, how would I say, user of the platform. That's why when I
Uh-huh.
had this, when there was a
Uh-huh.
transition, because I used to have like $3 or $5 tip in
Mm,
a day,
mm, mm.
more. And then I enjoyed it.
Wow.
And I made a videos about Noise.Cash because I remembered when they started Noise.Cash, it was not like how it was now. So I enjoyed it.
Mm, mm,
It's like I considered it my go-to platform. However, when there
mm.
was a transition, you know, things are a bit different from where it was started. So
Yeah.
there was a point wherein I have to voice out my not sentiments but my ideas there,
You're really,
especially with the
yeah, yeah.
spammers, because what
Of
they
course, of
do.
course.
Yeah, I've written an article about spammers. I've written posts, sorry, about how can we, if we cannot eliminate spams, then at least we can lower down their, like at least we can lessen down their existence. But of course, there are, like I said, I love Noise Cash when it was starting, not like how it was now, because there's a
Yeah, of
huge
course.
difference when we started compared to how it is now. So anyway,
Yeah, of
I
course.
just felt that the transition was not really intended for how it should be. But
Mm, mm.
anyway,
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah,
that's
like
why
if I had my way,
my
yeah, you see, if I had my way, I would do it in a way that the top people get tips. Like you maybe we can maybe make it like 80% of them get tips, and the bottom half can get the 20% tips to, reward or something. You could do a system like that. In that way, you're not really alienating anyone. You're just kind of making sure that it incentivizes the top, it incentivizes the bottom people to reach that top level, whether you make it
exactly.
60-40 or, yeah, but I don't know. It's just, hmm.
And
It's a
how would I
good,
say it? Like, anyway, Sid, my point here, I'm not saying, but my point is that as long as we engage properly, we would be able to monetize things, and as long as we write proper
hmm.
contents, um,
Yeah,
whatever platforms that we can join, we can still monetize as long as we follow the, like, we write our own contents. We don't copy it from somewhere else. As long as we know the rules and we know that we are capable of writing things on our own, I mean, who
yeah,
cares? I mean, sorry, who cares? We can
yeah, yeah.
there's tons of ways how we can monetize things actually online. Not I'm just
Sure, sure.
saying not only Noise that cash,
Of course,
but there's tons
of course, of
of
course.
opportunities actually online. So
Yeah.
move on,
On a
and make
final,
most.
yeah, yeah, of course. Like on a final note, how was that presentation, the one that you were telling me about? How was it? Was it good?
The presentation. I forgot.
Yeah, yeah. You were making posts on it on Instagram. You were telling me about this presentation that it's free and it's so nice. I remember you were telling me about it.
I can't remember, Sid. Sorry.
No, that's
Presentation.
okay. No, no, I remember that you were. I know that you had uploaded it yeah, we posted about it actually on Instagram, and then I was asking you questions about
In
it. Yeah, and then you gave me links for it. That there were a lot of top people in it or something.
Oh, actually, it's more of my financial literacy program back in my country. I think if I got it
Okay.
right, I need to check more on that just to be clear. But if that's about, I think more on financial education, because before I joined any blogging platforms, I used to do affiliate marketing programs, and I also have groups back in my country. Although we do
Mhm.
webinars now, because for
Okay.
me, for me, at the end of the day, this is the least I can do for, especially for other Filipino, um, who are working overseas and they're earning good money. And I think not only Filipinos, but those, people who are open with opportunities in terms of educating themselves financially,
Yeah. Mm.
mindset, and all this. So we do have free webinars. Actually, we're giving free,
Okay.
um, you know, online. And the problem is, even if it's free, people don't see it valuable enough. They think it's a scam.
Yeah.
They think it's
Mm.
like, you're just taking them to join or something. No, I don't think so. That's why at the end of the day, it has something to do with your mentality, with your mindset, and how you
Yeah.
see things in a proper
Mm.
perspective, especially now. Like, I have to consider the pandemic, and people are saying we don't have money, we don't have this. Like I always write, and I've read, and I've researched, and based on our mentors as well, money is just a
Yeah.
mind game. Like,
True.
I don't know if you
True.
believe in that, but if you have
Yeah.
this, how would I say, you have this conviction in you, like you have this affirmation wherein money is just there. It's because a
Yeah.
lot of people are having hard time now reconciling, because it's a pandemic and we need more or something. There's tons of ways on how you can monetize online, especially now. The
Of
only
course.
thing you need to do is to change your mindset. It everything should start there. But of course,
Yeah.
it's very difficult. It's very difficult for other people to understand that.
Yeah.
So it really helps. It really helps if we would open in terms of like free webinars or anything that we can see online, as long as it's legit, of course. As long as it's legit.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
think that's yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much a wrap, and we will definitely catch up next week. Were you able
yes,
to chat to Old
definitely.
School were you able to chat to Old School by any chance regarding that meeting you want to do next week?
I would love to, because old school, the way I've seen him now, he's successful at Noise Cash. I mean, I can see that he's really thriving there. So I would love him to join us, and at least he can share, because that
Are you
that
able to chat to him on my
particular.
behalf? Yeah.
I will try my best to convince him to at least join us, because like I said, after that, not incident, but after that sort of, you know, argument with the admin of Noise Cash, I feel like I need to slow down a bit. So,
Okay.
for me,
Of course.
if I feel that there is something injustice, or yes,
Yeah.
baby. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
If there is
That's
something
fine.
injustice, something
Yeah.
that is not fair,
Yeah.
I have to voice
Yeah.
out. I have to say it. And that was so clear. That was so clear. Not because Kinichuku is my friend. Not just that.
Hmm.
It's really about, I've really seen a clear unfairness or injustice or something like that, based on my perspective. Because
Hmm.
there were other people, obviously they were spamming, they were scamming, they were copying posts from others, and yet they have tips. And here, Kinichuku, our king, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
don't get anything just because whatever rules they were saying there. So I feel that, I have to say something, I have to share about it. And also they charged me for, how was that, copying from a post on FB. And I was like, what the, what did you just
Hmm.
charge me off? So
Yeah, no,
I
that
can't
can be
accept it.
weird.
I can't, and I won't accept it. That's what I told them. If you would charge me of something, charge me with something that I don't, how can if I copied it from FB, definitely it's my page. Definitely it's my
Hmm.
page, and I just pasted it on Noise Cash. But I think I have the right to do it because it's my page. But just the
Yeah.
line that I was charged copying from Facebook and transferring it there, and I said no. I mean, I have to speak up. So
Mm.
that's it.
Mm.
I have to slow down a bit. So yeah, once in a
Yeah.
while I check my accounts, and hopefully it will thrive the way how I've seen it when they started. Because
Yeah.
it's still a good platform. Actually, it's still a good
Of
platform to
course.
earn,
Yeah.
to monetize,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
there's still
Yeah.
other means of, earning Bitcoin Cash.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
anyways, just my
Yeah.
thoughts.
Yeah. Of course, of course. Yeah, it's good to get it out there, and I hope to see you back on the Noise.catch platform because it is nice to see people that know.
Yeah, I'm anyway. I would admit I'm not so, how would I say, I'm not so excited like how it was when we were starting. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good
yeah.
way to also visit friends and say what,
Hmm.
you know. But there's more. How would I say? There's more to life than at Noise
Of
Cash.
course,
Like
of course,
the world is
of
bigger.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah.
Anyways, thank
Anyways,
you for this. Yeah.
sure, man. Take care and God bless, eh?
You too. We'll catch up soon with Old School and some other
Sure, sure.
uptrend students. Would love really
Yeah.
to,